I want to welcome you all here tonight and thank you from the bottom of our hearts. It's great to see so many people out here tonight. We sold out weeks ago. I can see a few empty seats and there are a few guests who've not arrived, but hopefully you might come in time. But it's great to see so many of the United family out here tonight. Now, I'm well aware that there's another United dinner on tonight, and it did cause a conflict for a lot of people in this room. And for you guys to decide to come here and be with us, it means an awful lot to us. The change was completely unavoidable because of last night's game. Alan Wardle and the King himself would have been here and sent their apologies and wish us all a fantastic evening. And they've sent us some absolutely brilliant pieces of memorabilia to auction, which I will be talking about later. And like Alan said, it's really special to be part of this family, to be a Manchester United fan, to see so many great people out here. It's just fantastic. Now, dinner awaits us, but first I just want to spend a little time talking to you about the foundation, who we are, what we do, what's it all about. Well, we're a group of die-hard United fans, just regular fans. 12 of us, 11 of us are here tonight, one couldn't be here. And we decided we would do something very special for the 60th anniversary down in Munich. And we arranged that with the City of Munich, with the Mayor, with Bayern Munich, and with the Red Dogs of Munich. And following that, given the average age of our group, I'm the youngest, by the way. The average age of our group is now approaching 70. And we ain't going to be around forever. But we thought there's something we could do here. We could set something up, a legacy that we can hand on to future generations. So we formed a not-for-profit limited company. And our intention is simply this, to preserve and enhance where we can the memory of the Busby Babes. Now particularly down in Munich and over in Belgrade, but also here in Manchester. And we do that simply by raising a modest amount of money through charitable sources, through dinners like this, and we run raffles on the away day coaches. And we run a Just Giving every January, February. And we spread that money around charities here in Manchester, in Munich and in Belgrade. So in Manchester, we are supporting what I think is a really, really worthy cause. It's the DePaul Children's Charity, which looks after homeless children and helps get them settled in their first ever home. And we're delighted to be associated with that. We think that really resonates with the babes. Down in Munich, through the Lord Mayor's office, we've got two charities. One looks after asylum seekers and helps to get them integrated into life in Germany. And the other looks after disadvantaged and disaffected kids, both football organisations. And if anything sums up what this foundation is all about, it's an email that I got from the CEO of one of the foundations down there. After we've been over this February, made a donation to the charities on behalf of all Manchester United fans. And he sent me a lovely email. And he said, you know, it's not the amount of money that you send, it's not the sports goods, as welcome as that is. It's the fact that there are kids in Munich who are amazed and thrilled, and this is their words, fans of the greatest football club in the world actually think about them and want to do something for them. So much so that they've gone out, they've researched the Munich air disaster, they've researched the Busby Babes, and they've written articles in journals which they regularly publish every January and February. That's what we're all about, passing on the message and making sure that those guys are never forgotten. Now, over in Belgrade, it is a different story. Obviously, it's a different culture, a different climate. But it was the great legend and hero, and not just of football, but of humanity. Harry Craig said to us, will you try and do something similar in Belgrade for me? And when someone like Harry asks you to do that, you don't really refuse. So earlier on this year, 2 of our people went over to Belgrade. Tony Cook, one of our directors, and our Belgrade officer, where are you? Melissa Moore. And working in partnership with the British Embassy there, with Red Star Belgrade, with Partizan Belgrade, and our own emerging branch of United Supporters there, they visited a lot of children's organisations in the hope that we could find some worthy ones that we could actually support. And I'm delighted to announce that following a whole host of checks and balances and endorsements from people in the embassy and from those other partnerships, we've now selected an organisation that called FK Studentsky Grad. And it's an underage football club which covers a whole host of ages, and it's tied to the University of Serbia in Belgrade. We will shortly be putting formal arrangements in place to send those kids something so that they too are remembered by United fans and Must Babes. Now the other thing we do, because we're not a massive foundation and we don't raise hundreds of thousands of pounds, we just want to do a modest thing here. You know that we organise and lead the ceremony down in Manchester Platz Munich every February. And we wanted to send 2 fans every year to play a lead role with us down there and to represent all Manchester United fans. So every year we go out for nominations, and we've actually got the draw for that tonight. Alan's going to be sorting out that draw. There are some nominees in the room, so good luck to you. What they do is they play a key role. It's something which we declared that we would do every year from now on, even those who follow us. Read out the names of those 23 songs and lay a wreath on behalf of all United fans around the world. And I would say, if you ever get a chance to come with us, or even just go to Manchester Platz yourself, then at least once in your life, take it. So good luck to everybody in the draw. Now, it is your support that helps us. And we've got 2 auctions, which Alan has explained. He's going to be running a main auction of some truly wonderful pieces. And at the back of the room, we've got a sealed bid table auction. Please be as generous as you possibly can be. Later on this evening, after all the auctions are finished, Alan will let you know who the successful bids are and how much we've managed to raise tonight. And it really is down to your generosity. There's some great stuff. Yesterday, Crookie and I met someone who is going to talk about this later, and they gave us something which is just amazing. It really is. And it's a sign of this United family yet again. Different organisations coming together in the name of the Busby Babes. Thank you. Just want to say hello to a few people who have turned out. United stand, where are you? Where's the United stand? Where are you? Where are you? Right, we'll talk about them later. They've got a YouTube channel. They reach out to 500,000 young Reds around the world and regularly let us go on to talk about our work and our foundation. So thank you for that. QGG Johnston's Paints. There they are down there, that motley crew from Yorkshire. Well, Matthew couldn't make it, which is a great shame. Now, I was going to apologise to Matthew because I know he got some stick last year being a Leeds fan. And he's not that kind of Leeds fan. He has got an executive crew, but they're not on the whole deck. They're actually on the boardroom table. So listen, all you United fans, if you're doing some decorating, remember it's Johnston's Paints. It's not too much or Crown or Valspar. Where's Brogan? not even B&Q's own. Johnson's Benz. Great to have you guys. Where's Craig Manson? Where are you, Craig? Is he not here? Is he not here? That's easy, that one's done. Right, I just want to mention a few very special people. Alan's already touched on them. It is brilliant to have the Murphy family here with us. We've got Jimmy's son Nick and his 3 grandsons, Nick, Mike and Paul. We all know who carried us in our darkest days, and it was Jimmy. And to hear from Paul later, he's a little bit nervous, so be kind to him and show him great love and support. Really looking forward to hearing from you later, Paul. Some other people, we mentioned the Bates families. We've got Dusky here. Where are you, Dusky? There she is. Ivy, Duncan Edwards' cousin. Debbie Violet should be on my table with a mum Barbara, but they're late. So they will be here, they promised me faithfully they'll be here. We've also got, this is brilliant, Tommy Taylor's nephew Mick. Where are you, Mick? Travelled all the way from Spain to be with us. God bless you, Mick. And Ashley, where are you? Ashley. Last but not least, representing Harry Gregg, who is a legend. The Duncan Edwards Foundation, Rose, a great friend and supporter of ours, and Dusty, who is a trustee, and Andy, and Rose and Dusty are speaking to us later. That is going to be fabulous, looking forward to that. I'm not going to steal any of her thunder. And Tom Clare, a dear friend, patron of the Duncan Edwards Foundation, he's also going to be speaking to us later, and that is going to be brilliant. Just 2 or 3 more people, you'd be glad to hear. A really great friend and supporter of ours. He's got his own TV show. He even lets us come on it from time to time, and he's got nobody better to talk to. Great man, great guy. European footballer, Paddy Crown. And a huge thanks to Manchester United themselves. They've sent a fabulous prize to auction off. I was about to say, they've not sent us 1, they've sent us 2 ambassadors, but one of them hasn't turned up. Which is a great shame, but we have got Arthur Alveston. Has anyone ever told me he single-handedly was responsible for 15,000 United fans sobering up in May 1977? And I know because I was there. And I was only 4.
44.
He really wanted to be with us tonight, this guy. I'm speaking to him all year, but he's just so busy. But he has sent us a brilliant video. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge wishes us all the best. He loves Manchester United, and he's a great supporter of what happens at Manchester Platz and what we try and do there at Manchester Platz.
Fucking it.
Lou, stick to the Lou! Lou, stick to the Lou! Lou, stick to the Lou! Stick to the Lou! Lou, stick to the Lou! Lou, stick to the Lou! Lou, stick to the Lou! Isn't that brilliant? Brilliant. Right, I can see that the staff looking at me, thinking, shut up, sit down, want to serve our dinner. I can see a few people nodding in agreement as well. Listen, from everybody at the foundation, we really appreciate you coming out tonight and your support. Have the most fantastic, enjoyable and most importantly memorable evening with us. And I'd like to finish with a toast if I can. So can you charge your glasses please? Ready? God bless Sir Matt Busby. God bless Jimmy Murphy. God bless our beloved Busby babes.
God bless the babes.
And God bless Manchester United.
God bless Manchester United.
Forever in our hearts. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the director, Mr. Patrick Burns. Give him a round of applause. So, ladies and gentlemen, just after a reminder, we're here on the live auction. Everything is to the left of the stage as I look at you. In between the courses, we have a look. We've also got the silent auction happening down there. And as I said, we've got the Crane twins looking after that, Mark and Tom. Finally, just to let you know that Lou Vicari didn't want me to tell you this, but he's already had a meal across the road at the other place. So that's why he's a bit late, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, dinner is about to be served. Enjoy your company, enjoy the evening, and I'll be back with you in a little while. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.